Hello, everybody. It's been a minute. I am here live. How do I add? I was very sick. I was very sick for a couple of weeks. Um, I'm not anymore. Hey, Jason. Jason, you want to come on? Hey, Todd, Father. Uh, I think try that link. Um, Jason or Todd, Father. You can try that link. Hey, Payne. Um, yeah, Payne. It was favorite leper. Yeah, dude, it was horrible. Pain like Bane. It was horrible. Literally 2 weeks of pain. It was horrible. Cheryl, the regulator. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Bring out your dead. Pain like Bane coming out with the Monty Python jokes. Bring out your dead. Yeah. So I'm doing uh, a quick live. Um, I'm just glad I can actually talk and see right now. It's been a minute. Um, yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible, but whatever. Edwin, hello, fine sir. Thank you for joining. Anybody that wants to come in here, I think I have. Todd Father, it started with the regular flu, moved to my chest, and then to my stomach over 2 weeks. It was pretty horrible, Todd Father. Pretty horrible. Um, I did not lose breathing, I guess you could say. Um, I didn't lose that, but everything else, it was horrible. It was horrible. So it's been 2 weeks, and now I'm back. His hands dropped off from the leprosy. Pain, yeah, my hands are pretty much leprosy because disabled. That's fine. It's fine. Is Chris Trock here? Chris Trock? Anybody? Yeah, I'm sorry. This is last minute late, but I've been away for a couple weeks, not on purpose. Does anybody have any questions, any concerns? Can anybody hear this actual microphone right here? Still trying to figure it out. Yeah, pain like Bane. Yeah, laid better than ever. It is. Edwin, mystery guest tonight? I don't. I don't have one, and the last one, yes, was priceless, and that was actually horrible. Let me see if I can go into the background. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, that's it's been a minute. It's been a minute. How do I? Oh, private chat. There we go. There's nothing in private chat. All right. So yeah, this is. I don't know if you can. If this microphone works, let me know. Um, it's a USB microphone. Um, what it is. What it is. Trucks in hiding. Hey Chris, you're being called out. Pain like Bane is calling you out. Pain like Bane. Come on, truck. Come on. Come on in the chat, dude. I was actually talking to Trock before I went live. He's very upset. Um, I think he's being uh, attacked, so to speak. But I haven't been around. Um, but Trock was being attacked, and I think he has a right to defend himself. So if he wants to come on, he can come on and defend himself. But I wasn't around for Pain Like Bane. I'm not sure exactly for MRE stuff. Yeah, I'm not. MRE's awesome, but I doubt they're friends. So um, I doubt that. Jason, do you want to come on? You told me last time you'd come on. So you told me you come on. Up to you. You don't have to. There we go. I think that's the right link. Jason, I dropped the link. Um, all you need is StreamYard. You can download it. It's free, and you can come on. That's fine. Oh, Pain Like Man. He's getting attacked over MRE. Thanks. Why? They're actually friends in real life. I don't understand. Why? Bella Rose. Hola, mami. I am feeling better. Bella Rose. Finally, it took like literally 2 weeks. It was horrible. Horrible. But I'm finally good. I can actually speak English now. And everything's great. So thank you. Yes, feeling much better now. Took a long time. Feeling much better. Edwin, fine sir, I'm glad you joined us. I'm sorry, what's that? Pain like me for not standing up for him. MRA is not the ones attacking him. Okay. Gerard, welcome, sir. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Yeah, Jason, also Bella Rose, if you guys want to join in, I will put the. There we go. I think I did it right. There's the link. So you guys are more than welcome to join. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm telling you, this mic is kind of weird. It's a USB mic, and I hope it actually works. So let me know in the comments if it actually is working versus the camera mic that's up there. So that would be cool. Jason, it says device not connected. I know you're trying to join. Um, so you need to check your uh, configuration, your audio and video configuration. I see you're trying to join. I see you again. Devices not connected. That's twice. It's on there twice, dude. Jason. Um, Again, it says devices not connected. So, thank you, Bella Rose. Jason, check out your audio and video settings on. I assume you have Windows. Check that out. Um, yeah, Payne. Yeah, you need both configured. You can do there's kind of like an automatic Windows configuration thing, but check it out, Jason. I see you're trying to join, but devices not connected. So it can be fixed. It's an easy fix. You just have to do it on your end. I cannot do it for you. Edwin, all audio equipment approved by the FCC. Well, maybe. Is Trock here? Can somebody find out if Trock? Let me see. Chris? No, he's not here. Should I call him? Trock is pretty upset right now. He thinks he's a bad person. Okay, I'll call him. All right, Payne. Hold on. There we go. I'm calling him. All right, Cheryl, that's fine. I'm calling him right now. Trying to get him on here. He's upset. He's busy. Yeah, voicemail. Yeah, voicemail. Yeah, I got voicemail. He's a little upset. Chris is a little upset. He believes that he's being accused of, I don't know, stuff that he didn't do. So, not my bit. I wasn't there. It's not my business. But he believes he's been accused of stuff he didn't do. So, anyway, a prima donna. No, he's not a prima donna. He's a pretty legit guy. Why would you call it Payne? Why would you call him prima donna? You see what happened to her brother? Ooh, that was bad. Sorry. I apologize for that. So, how's everybody doing? I have, for the first time, I know, Payne, and don't call me old man. There's a lot of things going on in this world, right? And social media should not be a detriment to anybody. All right. So I don't care if it's here on Facebook, StreamYard, Faceplant, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's not real life, people. That's not real life. Real life is you talking to somebody else in person, whether you're on the phone, on here, or face to face. Real life is not social media. Okay? Exactly, Payne. Fake life. So, if you want to talk to somebody, get to know somebody, get to learn things in life, talk to them face to face, on the phone, in person, by text, not some fake ass social media platform, and YouTube included. Sorry to say that. Well, I'm not sorry to say that, but YouTube, Faceplant, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these things This isn't real life, people. It's not real life. Talk to people in real life. Call them on the phone. Meet them in person. Have a conversation. Figure out what's going on. Just talk. Have a good conversation. You know what I mean? It's not a big thing. It's reality. So all of us are here having a conversation on YouTube, which is awesome. Which is awesome. But in real life, we could have a better conversation. Okay? So we could have a better conversation, a real conversation. Right, Carol? Right, Jason? Right, Gerard? Right, Cheryl? We could have a better, realistic conversation. Face to face. Face to face, like a real person to person kind of thing. And in the meantime, I guess this has to do. But as far as people go, um, we could have a great conversation face to face. I'm sorry for my voice; it's still a little recovering. But okay, I'm sorry, Pain Like Bang. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get a word in. My bad. My bad. Chris Strock, are you on here now? He said his mic was working. Steve Harrod, you know what I'm talking about. Chris Strock, are you here? Anybody? Let's see if Chris. He said his microphone is working now. But no, seriously, an actual human conversation is pretty important. Hey, boss lady, it's good to see you here, boss lady Bird. But yeah, having an actual real life conversation is pretty fucking important. Um, and a lot of you on here know that. Uh, and I think Trock, are you here, Trock? Hold on, let me call him again. I'll do it on here now. I don't care. I don't care. He's just. Jesus. I'm calling him. A fine head of skin is equally important. Thanks, Bane. He sent me the voicemail. He sent me the voicemail. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, Boss Lady Bird, how are you? Jason, I don't have anybody in the background waiting to come in, but anybody can. Let me see if I can. Uh, Carol, do you want to come on? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. You allowed, Jason, you allowed access, but it keeps blocking it? That's not from my end, I can tell you. Gerard, Mrs. Smith is doing well. Her next surgery is on the 24th. and there'll be another one after that. Carol, you're welcome.
Hi, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
How, I'm okay. How's Mrs. Smith?
She's apprehensive, but doing good.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's you know. So the 24th is the next surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there'll be another one. Fucking hell. After that.
You know
Yeah.
what, Mr. Smith?
Yes,
My
ma'am.
sister in law, Diane, had metastatic breast cancer.
Hmm.
She called me up 7 years ago in tears.
Hmm.
And she was a nurse at Staten Island General Hospital. And she thought she was going to pass away.
Hmm.
Here we are 7 years later, and she is doing wonderful.
Yes.
Okay? They have come so far in research and treatments. She's going to be fine.
We believe so too. Yeah. It's
I
just
know, so
it's
it's
just
stressful, it's scary.
mhm.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
But I'll keep praying for her.
I appreciate it, but yeah, it is stressful, and they delayed the surgery by at least a month, and it is what it is because the surgeons, it's two surgeons, and they were on one was on vacation, so they had to delay it. But it is what it is. But very positive thoughts. Very positive thoughts.
Yes.
So
Now, what's going on with our friend? What have I missed?
who's that?
Chris.
I don't know. He said that he got in trouble. He he said that he was on certain channels and got in trouble. I don't actually know. I haven't been around in over 2 weeks.
Right.
Um, he said it was on certain channels that I guess he shouldn't have been, or didn't know he shouldn't have ever said things. I don't know. It's none of my business. I told him he can come on here and defend himself, um, but I don't know. Um, Apparently, there's I guess people angry with him. He said, I don't know.
Quite a few.
Okay, all right. Well, you know more than I do because I don't I don't know.
I don't know the full story, but you know how YouTube works. You hear things.
Mhm.
So I really don't know the full story.
Yeah,
But
I don't either.
I think he's embarrassed right now to come on because he's probably, you know, I don't know if he's embarrassed or just I, I really don't know. I don't know
What
him that well. You know him better than I do.
I actually I I really don't. Um, uh, oh, Payne, he got heat for going on or going in certain chats. Hey, Nunzio, how are you? Um, Chris, you're welcome to come on. Like I talked to you early tonight on the phone, and you can explain yourself. I don't know. I haven't been around for a couple weeks. I don't know what's going on. Um, so, uh, Chris, you're welcome to come on and uh, explain what happened. But from my understanding, from my brief conversation with him, it's I guess a misunderstanding. He went on what's her name's, oh shit, Carol, what's
Oh, I know what Oh, now I know.
what's her name's
Yeah, you don't mention her
Beck,
name, but
it begins with a B.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And he was like, well, I didn't know. And then apparently he said it snowballed from there, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, it did. I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I don't know if he was drinking
Yes, he
or
said he was. He said he was.
okay.
Yeah.
And he mentioned a couple of people. I'm not going to mention names because it's up to them to say what they have to say. A couple of commentators,
Hmm.
and one got really hurt
Hmm.
because their name was brought up, and he was the one that brought it up, from what I hear, and that started the B one off
Hmm.
like crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
I missed, like, I was. Hey Amber, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Hey, Carol.
Oh,
hi, Amber.
I'm
Hi, how
thankfully
are
I'm
you?
thankfully I'm alive. It's been a miserable couple
Yeah,
weeks.
I heard. So it was the
Hmm.
what, the flu and
Yes,
just and
flew
how's
to the.
Mrs. Smith?
Oh, she had it too, but not. I was the worst. So
Gotcha. Not
she's
not
fine.
the C word, not the C word. Everybody's good.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Good.
So, how are you
I'm
doing?
glad you do. I'm good. I'm glad you do not look like the avatar that you put on your your little story show, whatever it would be.
Yeah, yeah. I know I'm an asshole. It's fine. It's
But
fine.
you're funny.
Eh,
Exactly. Like I seen that, I was like, "Oh my God, he's half dead."
I am. I am. It was like the Walking Dead kind of thing. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Right.
That's how I felt.
Well,
So
I'm
what's
glad you're good
what's
and your wife's good.
so what's going on?
What's going
So,
on?
like, in general.
Oh God, life?
Yeah, fucking yeah.
No, life. Yeah, no, everything is good. Everything is good. I'm just so glad I'm on with
Good.
you and Carol because Carol is
Good.
like amazing.
She
Thank you.
is. She's awesome. She's
She's so precious.
dangerous, but she's awesome.
She is. She is a reckon to be force with for sure.
Hold on. I got Trock texting me. Dude, why don't you come on, Trock? Trock. I'm sorry. Trock. Come on and explain yourself. I don't know.
What's
Something
going
like
on with
this.
Trop?
No, I don't think it's really anything, but he's been he's just stressed out. Angel, how are you, ma'am? Angel, I am feeling 10 times better. I'm awesome. And you're welcome to come on, Angel. Let's see. How do I Angel, or you
Did
are
Amber drop off?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh, where'd you go, Amber? Where'd you go, OA? So, oh, there she goes. Okay. Hey, Amber, you're back.
If I look, so if I look at the comments, it completely kicks off. So
Oh,
I can't look at any comments because you had said something about
okay.
Angel, and I was like, oh, let me look at the comments. And when I do, it kicks off.
Oh, okay. Bane like Bane, you kicked Amber. No, I actually didn't.
No, Amber kicked herself. Amber kicked
Amber, are you
herself.
on your phone?
I am, and that's why it says Amber Williams because I ended up changing my name. So I don't know how to do any of this.
Because I'm on my iPhone and yet I can see the comments. It doesn't kick me off.
So if I go to more, it says my cam chat more. If I go to more, I can look at the comments, but as soon as I do, it kicks me right off. So I usually have to get my iPad or my work computer and I can look, but I'm not doing that right now.
Amber, Angel Gotti said, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she
Oh,
said,
oh,
please tell
okay.
Amber I said thank you.
Oh, I know what she means. You're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
She's so sweet.
hmm
Oh, tell her to jump on. She is an angel.
She's welcome to jump on anytime she wants, for sure. Let me see if I can. All right, I dropped it again. I think that's the right link. I'm not sure. Yeah, Angel's welcome to come on this channel anytime. Matter of fact, she's welcome to take it over at any time. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's really cool.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yep.
So I have a question. How do you get your name to change? Because I see my name here. How do I get it to change from what I go through or from what I change it to? How does that work?
So you don't want to have Amber Williams? You want to change it from that?
Well, I did change it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she did.
But it's still
I know who she is.
exactly. So how do I'm not sure how to do that.
I think Carol will be the best.
Mr. Smith, if I knew how to change my name, believe me, it would have been changed.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but how does it go up on Amber, my name, and then, but on regular, on shows or whatever, I'm under something else. How does that work? Makes no sense.
I don't.
I'm not savvy.
Me either. I'm not sure.
Amber, maybe.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because I had changed my avatar in the chat, and yet up here, there's a picture of me and that you can see in the studio of me and my husband at a wedding.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Maybe when you go to your channel, like I did when I hit my channel, and I changed the avatar, for in here for the stream, maybe you can do the same thing to change your name back to what you're doing now.
I thought I did, but maybe I'm not doing something right. Again, I'm not savvy. I only run a business, but I'm not savvy on the computer, I guess.
We're both
I only run a business. Yeah, I don't
No, I'm
know
serious.
I'm
good on the computer, but I cannot when it comes to things like this. I'm not as good, and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
But I can run your company.
Well, if I had a company, I'd probably hire you.
No, but I'm saying I can do that, no problem. But don't get me on some kind of StreamYards.
I know, it's so weird. Like, it's so, I don't know, whatever. But if I had a company and you had to run it, it would be a different kind of company that you've never run before, like a different kind of business. And you probably like it, but it would be different. It would involve a lot of things that like explode and guns and stuff. But
love it. That's what I do in my free time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what I do in my free time. But otherwise, outside of that, I just run a painting and maintenance company.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I do in California. That's what I do.
I did I don't know when it's released. I don't think it's tonight, but I did a remote detonation video tonight, and I don't think it's scheduled tonight or maybe a couple weeks. But a remote like I have remote control with my little things I do. But like a little with a remote control and then like a boom. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I love that.
Sorry, everybody.
Explosive.
Yeah, Bane's like, Holy crap, remote detonation? Dude, calm down. It's not what you think. Well, it is what you think, but it's not what you think. Hey, Jerry, happy birthday. For the 100th time. Oh, Edwin. Edwin. I just saw him. I think he's having connection problems. Oh, there you are. How are you, sir?
There he is.
How are you, Edwin? Edwin. Edwin, I think he's got connection problems. Yep, that's fine.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Jerry Gambuti. Jesus Christ, Mr. Smith. Oh, dude, you have no idea. Oh, Gerard, I prefer the 3 flashbang grenade too. Triple bangers work for me. That's what I carry. That's what I have. Sorry, Amber. Sorry, Carol.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's
Okay,
your
so one
channel.
question, because I have no idea about any of this. So can you see just my picture, or can you see me live?
No, just your avatar, just a picture.
Oh, just my avatar. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, I didn't know how.
And every time you talk, it goes. Every time you talk, there's like a little ring.
Oh no, yeah, I know. My face looks like it's exploded 5 different times. Yeah, I know.
You should see my left hand. Holy shit.
Yeah, you should see my left foot.
My left hand's kind of fucked up.
My left foot's fucked up.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Cheryl the Regulator, Edwin looking handsome as usual. Yes, he is. He is the man. And unfortunately, he had a bad connection, so we're waiting for him to come back. Jason, StreamYard app to get them on. Yes, you have to download the StreamYard app. It's free, and you can join. It's fine, Edwin. We know, weak signal, not a big deal. You do what you got to do. Damn it, Mandy. How are you?
Hey, damn it, Mandy.
Hi, sweetie.
Isn't that funny if they're like, damn it, Mandy? Like, I'd be like, what's your name? Damn it, Mandy. I'm like, oh, fuck it. All right, that's fine.
Just like I didn't know how I was going to change my name when I changed my name, and you were like, oh, hey, OA. I'm like, no, stop.
Hey, you're OA. You're done. It's OA. That's all you got.
Yeah, God, you sound like my father. You sound like my father. My father.
My father.
My father. Yeah. Okay, thank you. But my father's always has like a certain name, and I'm like, God dang it, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, yeah.
You kind of remind me of it because you're like, oh, OA, like it's stuck. And I'm like, no. Especially with all these weirdos online. You're like, I didn't realize how many assholes and weirdos were online. I never realized.
Oh, yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah.
No, you're really not. No, you're not. Not like that. Not like that. By far.
No, I gave you OA for a reason. Right?
Yeah, other Amber. What is this? Original Amber? Other Amber?
Other, yes.
Ah, fuck sake.
For a reason. And that's been going on. That was like months and months ago. But it's for a reason.
Almost a year now. Okay,
yes.
What's your reason?
Yes. Because it was another Amber. I'm like, I'm tired of confusion.
No, you have Amber Alert, and you have Amber, my last name.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I
totally changed it.
You're away.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it going for you. I'm gonna keep it going.
Sorry.
I'm gonna keep it going just for you. Don't collapse along.
Okay.
Do not collapse along. I'll keep it going.
Collapse. I quit smoking 2 weeks ago. Thank you.
Oh, good. You know,
Oh, great.
my uncle Steve quit smoking after 62 years. He quit
Mhm.
smoking and he got COVID. And I said, Theo, why did you quit smoking? And I said, it's really great, but why? I'm very surprised. He goes, I got the flu, I got
Mhm.
pneumonia, I got COVID,
Yep.
and I gave it up. He goes, but Amber, I have a pack in my closet. I'm like, okay. He goes,
Mhm.
I have to have a pack in my closet because it's like you're not touching it, but it's there if you want it. And I'm like, yeah, that's not weird, but okay. I mean, to reach their own, but
I can dig it, um, but
well, yeah, you're like smoker man over there.
yeah, I quit. Like the first time I quit cold was for 9 years, and then I didn't, and then I got sick 2 weeks ago, and then I quit. So it's been 2 weeks since I've had a cigarette, and I have no desire, no desire. It just it's not. It's
So you're
just
not vaping, no
no,
nothing, just
no,
you're good.
no,
Oh, good.
nothing. Yeah. Thank you, Angel. It's very it feels good to not smoke for sure.
Because I feel like you're like a prisoner with cigarettes. You know, it's like
Yes.
you go visit a friend or family, and
Mhm.
before you know it, you're out smoking a cigarette, and you always have to
Mhm.
excuse yourself to smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's disgusting, honestly, like the smells, the effects, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, when my
Yeah.
granddaughter was born, before my granddaughter was born, I stopped smoking, and now I'm waiting on my grandson. I'm like, it's not worth it. Even though I do really have an urge for it, no doubt, but
Yeah.
it's just not worth it.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks for me, and I don't miss it. I have no desire. I have no what do they call it? Uh,
Just no desire to have one.
yeah. No. Yeah. No. Not at all. Yeah.
But then I noticed, like, when I stopped smoking some years back, I noticed if I went out with a friend and if we were having a glass of wine or dinner or whatever, I
Hmm.
would want a cigarette. It was almost like it went hand in hand.
Hmm.
And I really had to kind of trick my mind, like, no, I don't need any of this actually. But I don't know, it always went great, like a cigarette, glass of wine. But
That's common. Like that's not unusual.
hmm
Yeah.
See, the problem I had was every time I got up in the morning and had a cup of coffee, I wanted the cigarette.
oh, that's
That was,
very normal.
yeah. But now that it's Lent season for me, and I've got a long one because I got to go all the way through because tomorrow starts the Greek Lent, and I already started on my side on the Catholic Lent. So I gave up the cigarettes. I don't eat in between meals, and I don't eat any desserts or anything. I
Hmm.
gave it
Oh
all up.
wow.
All I do is strictly stay to 3 meals a day. That's it. And my
Oh
doctor will be
wow.
happy when I go back because every time I do this, everything goes down. So she'll be happy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I gave it all up. And I promised my granddaughter I would stop smoking for Lent, and I don't want to break that promise.
Oh, isn't that the worst when
Hold
you
on.
promise your grandkids something?
Yes,
You have to keep up with
yes.
that. Oh, that's so rough. I know.
And I wish my husband would stop.
Oh,
He's
your husband
something
smokes as
else.
well?
Yeah, yeah. But he laughs at me because he goes, "Doesn't it bother you when you smell the smoke?" And I said to him, "Not really. It doesn't bother me. It just doesn't faze me. I can walk by somebody smoking and not get the urge for the cigarette."
Yeah, I don't have any urge.
Well, I
Yeah.
do.
So
Just kidding.
well
I kind
the
of do
first
though.
The first time I quit was for 9 years. It was cold, and it was because I got sick, kind of like now. But then when I started back up, my old detective partner passed away on the job. And then after the funeral, I just grabbed a cigarette off the table at the bar, and then that was it. That's all it took, right? And now, years later, I got sick again, and now I'm not smoking. Hey, Cane Shades. Yeah. So it is
Did
what it
Amber
is.
kick herself again?
What's that?
Amber, where'd she go?
I think I think so. Did I post the right link? There we go, StreamYard. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Cane Shades, how are you, dude?
Hello, Cane Shades. Your show was fantastic the other night. For the first time ever, Mr. Smith, he did a 4-hour live.
Really?
Yes.
I must have still been sick when that happened. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Amber, there you go.
I don't know what's wrong with my darn phone.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, guys.
Not a big deal.
What kind of phone do you have, Amber?
I actually have an iPhone,
So
but
do I.
the
That's why
problem with
I'm
my
trying to
iPhone,
figure it.
well,
Yeah,
if you
go.
did you do your latest updates on your iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, that's a problem. So I went to dinner with my brother last night, and he did his updates, and his daughter, my niece, did her update, and they've had nothing but problems. And this morning, I spoke to my mother, and I couldn't hear her, and I'm like, "Ma, what's going on with your phone?" And she goes, "Oh, Mahita, I did an update on my phone, and I cannot hear you." The problem is nobody can hear anybody with these damn updates. It cuts out, it clicks off, it's horrible.
That's funny because I did the latest update and I was cursing my husband because he was up. You know, he'll see the update come up on my phone, and I like wait a few days before I'll even hit the update button. He saw the update and he did it. And when I woke up the next morning, I see you have been updated to whatever the latest version is. I think it's 16.3, whatever the heck.
Yeah, and it's like supposed to have like certain protection on your phone, but it's really not. It's not doing a service. It's doing a disservice for sure
Mm-hmm. And I
that I've
said to,
noticed.
well, I told him, I says, "Who do I touch your phone?" He goes, "No." I said, "What the hell are you touching mine for?" But what he did was he went and ordered the iPhone 14. Well, I was pissed because I wanted to keep the 12 that I had.
Hmm.
But no, he had to go get the 14 because he got such a great deal, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, when you transfer everything over, I lost a
Hmm.
whole bank account transferring it over. So I called the bank. You're going to crack up at this. And I told the bank, I says, listen, they're telling me my username and password is not me. It's me. So I go through this whole thing on the phone with the bank, giving them the social security number, all of that. Go all the way down to the bank with my ID and everything, only to be told, well, you have to call this number. They have to help you. We can't help you. We don't know what to do.
Wait, what?
You, yeah, you believe this? They gave me a number to call. So I have to call this number and have them do it with me over the phone. Why didn't you just give me the number to begin with
Right,
if you
right.
couldn't handle the problem instead of wasting my time going down there? So that's
Well,
my
that's fun.
first task tomorrow morning, fighting with the bank.
Mm.
Mm.
The next step is if they don't straighten it out tomorrow, I just write out a check and go to the other bank that we use and deposit everything there and open up another account. That's all.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What service do you have?
I have Verizon.
Oh, gotcha. And here in California, I have T-Mobile,
Hmm.
and it's supposed to be great, but it's proven to really suck.
Yeah, I have T-Mobile too now. It used to be Sprint, but now it's T-Mobile.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got
it's
rid of
Sprint too.
Sprint.
Well, it's Sprint years and years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of Sprint about, let me see, 3 years ago because I couldn't take it
Yeah,
anymore.
It was
and
actually
I've had
pretty cool.
T-Mobiles for years.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool in the Southern California desert in September. It actually worked pretty well. So that was weird.
Yeah, in SoCal, you're good. Like when I went to SoCal, because I'm in Northern Cal, so when I was in Southern California, it worked fine. But
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on now. And I have a good phone. Well, I have a good iPhone. My problem is I drop my phone in paint. That's been my issue.
You dropped it in paint.
Well, it's a whole story. No need to get into it totally, but I really
Sorry.
did. I dropped my phone in paint because again, I have a company and I was actually working on the field and I dropped my phone in paint. Okay, there it is.
Mhm.
It was a 5-gallon bucket of paint and I
Oh my
literally
god.
dropped my goddamn phone in paint. I put it
Oh,
no, literally, Mr. Smith. I put my phone on I put my
Sorry.
phone Sorry, I'm sick here. I'm trying to laugh here.
Sorry.
I
Go
put my
ahead.
phone I put it on a windowsill and I don't know why are you laughing? You're stupid. So I
Because
put my
you dropped it in paint, put it on a windowsill. Go ahead.
No, listen. No, wait, no. Prior to putting it on, okay, I put my phone on. I was working on the field that day. I try to work on the field 3 days a week. And I put my phone on a windowsill and I was listening to a podcast. It's funny because I was actually listening to Angel's podcast. Oh no, it wasn't a podcast of Angels. It was actually a show that she was on. And I was listening to it and all of a sudden my phone, I don't know what happened, but it fell into a 5-gallon jug of paint. I grabbed my phone out. Why are you laughing? You stupid.
Sorry. None of my. Sorry. Go
So
ahead.
I grabbed my phone out and I remember like freaking out and I was telling Gene, I'm like, Gene, my phone fell in paint. And he was like, put it in rice. And I'm like, okay. So, oh, Carol, this is between me and you because Mr. Smith is out of this at this
No,
point.
I'm listening.
So I get my phone. And I literally did. This is not like almost a year ago. I'm not even kidding. So I get it and I put it in rice, and it really did work. So, but it's kind of been really fucked up ever since. Excuse my language. It's really been messed up. So when I talk to my daughter or my granddaughter, everything is.
What
I
the
have to have my
fuck?
earpiece in.
what was that?
Fucking hell.
I know, I
Mr.
saw.
Smith, that's what you get for not asking for a face.
Well, that was a different face.
It was a
Well, I
face we
really
didn't
didn't
want to
see it.
see.
I'm not sure if I
Oh,
seen a
thank
butt
God.
face or what.
No,
It was,
it was small.
you know what?
Oh,
Pee
was
Wee
he
Herman
Asian? He
over.
was Asian. No, he was Asian.
Amber, that Pee Wee Herman has been making his rounds on every show.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just an Asian man.
Oh my God.
He's been making his rounds.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
gross. I noticed on Josie's stream, there was some weirdo on there, and I was like, oh God. I was telling MRD, I was like, that really happened. That's disgusting. Like somebody really, oh, that's gross.
Well, I cracked up because I turned around and said, if I had a toothpick and 2 olive pits, I wouldn't be so proud.
I think that was actually a recording that was just projected on there, so not like a live thing, which was it was actually kind of funny, but fuck that motherfucker. That was funny.
We should start singing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song every time it shows up.
That was crazy. Now I know how Angel feels when she gets those weirdos in the background. Oh God, Jesus.
And we lost Amber again.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
No, wait. She'll come back. Let's see. Beast. Let's see if we get Little Penis back on here too. That would be great.
I only hope that Little Penis gets caught in the zipper.
That was actually pretty funny. Whoever was doing that was actually pretty funny. But
I'm glad you thought it was funny because I saw it and
oh God.
Oh God.
They got away with it for a little bit. All right, Amber. There you go.
Or the next time we tell them to put a pamper on.
Oh my God. A pamper.
Yeah, pamper.
Yeah,
Although I'm sure babies probably have bigger ones, but that's okay.
Jesus. Thanks for warning me, Angel. Oh, that's great.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This is what I live by the mountains in California, so I always get kicked off of everything.
Damn it, Mandy. I will not edit that out because that was actually pretty funny. especially the shake. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think that was actually Jason, but that's none of my business. I'm just kidding, Jason. I know that wasn't you.
No,
but are you kidding?
I'm just kidding.
He's going around under a name Johnny something.
Oh, that is, Edwin says, that's despicable, not proper, lack of self-respect. Castration is the only option. Holy crap, Edwin, you're violent. But I agree. Facts over feelings. Glad you're feeling better, Hava. Thank you, sir. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. I know, Jason, it wasn't you. Thank God. Thank God. Because Amber would have been like, oh, that's Jason. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Even Carol been like, damn, Jason. Shake it like a money maker. I've never seen one like shake like it was. I think there was an earthquake going on. Honestly, it's none of my business. Facts over feelings. Greetings, Cheryl. He needed to shake it like he made it. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
I saw Ron's
comment. I cannot see the chat. I'm going crazy. I cannot see. I'm trying to load up my, well, not my work computer, but my my iPad. And I cannot get it.
Ron Gross said he thought he was castrated.
Oh God. Oh boy, oh boy, oh
Holy.
boy. Remember the old restaurant Shakey's?
Yes.
That's it.
Mr. Smith, you have to be careful. You're going to collapse your lung.
No, I'm not sick anymore. Well, maybe I am. I think that was actually Jerry doing that, honestly. Sorry, Jerry. Happy birthday. Oh, Shakey's. Yeah, that was different.
First it was Trolls, now it's Shakey's.
That's
What are you going to do?
oh my God, that was horrible.
Just hope your previous guest doesn't show up and decide to show its stuff.
In all honesty, I think that was Schrock, but
Oh
that's
God.
not my business.
Stop.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Chris, I know you're here. I know you're here, Chris. That was funny. Angel's like, fuck this shit. I ain't. Maybe it was Mike. It might have been Mike, Jason. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't me. I can tell you that much. I would have worn a glove. Just one glove. Just saying.
Would you even need a glove?
Yeah, well, for my left hand, it's different. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't. Who the fuck would who would actually spend the time to do what just happened?
An idiot. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it's but who would like the psychological, like who would even be like, you know what I'm gonna do tonight?
I'm gonna streak.
I'm gonna take the time to go on some strange live feed and pull out my penis and then flap it around, even though it's little, and then hope for a good reaction from everybody that sees it. Fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, we're all credits due. That was kind of funny, but fuck you for doing that on my channel.
You know, I have to agree with Edwin. Somebody like that needs to be castrated.
I don't disagree with that.
Lorena Bobbitt, here I come. I mean, that's totally disgusting, because if you have a serious show or something going on, you know, they shouldn't be doing crap like that.
Yes. Ron Gross. Maybe a fingernail extension that would handle it. Well, not for me. My hand's all effed up, Ron Gross. I wouldn't be able to flap it around like that mofo did.
Well, I wouldn't want to be his girlfriend.
Oh boy, oh boy. Jerry Gambuti. Oh boy. I'll let you speak your own words.
It was really nothing. I got to give it to Jerry. He's right.
Facts over feelings. I may have been flashed backstage, but it didn't show up until I put it up online, and then it looked like Flipper. It looked like Flipper, but like a thick steel, and that's what happened. So I apologize for anybody that saw that.
Mr. Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're 100% better and Mrs. Smith is okay, then I will email you about that interview.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now. I'm about 100%. Finally,
Mhm.
it's been 2 weeks, but finally.
Well, with what you've gone through, I would say you're about 90%.
Okay, all right, 90, 95, all right, all right.
Oh, 95. Okay.
Yeah, I can breathe, I can talk, instead of choke. It got to like I would try to talk and I would choke. I couldn't do that for several
Oh,
days.
God.
I couldn't even open my eyes for 3 days. It was horrible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was horrible. But whatever, it's over. I'm fine.
But it was not the C word, so that's weird.
It was
Seems
not.
like you had many symptoms of such.
It was not the C word, thankfully.
I don't know. There's like 3 different things going around. I know there's some kind of stomach virus going around,
That's what it.
and
Yes, it ended up that way.
they said that there's really nothing they can do for it. You have to
Yeah,
get it out of your system.
yeah. So it started as a flu. So you have the fever, the chills, the whatever, the nausea, the whatever, and then it evolved into the chest and the coughing, and then eventually it evolved into the stomach, and it was just like this horrible evolution of sickness. But I literally, for 3 days, I could not open my eyes because of the pain, because of the fever and the pain.
It was so
And then,
heavy.
yes, it was just it was just horrible. I could not open my eyes for 3 days. And then it evolved, it went into the chest, but like not like I could breathe fine, but it was still in the chest, and then evolved into the stomach after that. So literally like almost 2 weeks. Like tomorrow will be 2 weeks. Yeah, it was horrible. But I
And
feel
your wife's doing well? Your
oh
wife's
yeah.
better?
Yep. I was the one that had the worst of it. Everybody had it in the house. I was the worst of it. But yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she's fine.
I think you were the worst of it because guys, when they're sick, they're such babies. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, no disrespect. But God, no, don't do that. Now you're putting up your shoulders. Guys are the worst when they're sick.
No, it was horrible.
Women
It was
like
Amber,
we women we just fight through. Carol knows. We fight through.
yes.
We still cook, we still handle business. We still deal with kids, grandkids. Guys are like, "Oh, let me be sick." We're like, "Yeah, thank you." No, no, not really.
okay, OA. All right.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm trying to keep it
No,
100 here
it's
from California.
no, it's fine. Oh, California. Well,
Yeah, yeah,
No,
screw off with that.
I tend to agree with her. My husband
Miss
catches a
Carol knows
cold.
what's up. We
Yep.
always take care of the family.
Mm-hmm.
We could be on our deathbed and we will always take care of our family. The guys, they're like, "Oh God, let me be sick. What's for
no,
dinner?"
it was. I'm usually pretty strong when it comes to being ill, but this was the worst in years for me, and it hurt a lot. Like I'm serious. Like I couldn't open my eyes for 3 days. It hurt so much. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
I think you definitely had something else besides the flu, if that's the case.
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
might have had the flu and allergies on top of it.
Well, I do have
Yeah, with
allergies.
the season changing for sure.
Well, I do have allergies for sure.
Yeah, because I've been having a lot of problems with them lately with this weather change. There's something in the air, and my eyes will close like that. They'll like get that film and stuff in them,
Hmm.
and then what was it? The last time I went, I had the sinuses dripping down to my throat. I says, "What the heck?
Hmm.
This is ridiculous." So it could be a combination of both, that you caught the flu, and then with the atmosphere the way it is, with the, one day it's warm, the next day it's cold, and everything else.
It was horrible.
Yeah, with the weather change, it's really bad.
Yeah,
My
it was.
mom was going through the same thing, and my mom's like, "Oh, I need allergy medicine." I'm like, I mean, we're in California and it's snowing here, Mom. We don't get snow here. Oh, my allergies are so bad, Mahita. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. And her eyes were bothering her, her nose, her sinuses. It was really bad. So she was taking Mucinex and, oh, I forget whatever else she takes. And I'm like, this is so crazy. But it was a weather change. And now she's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah, it was pretty weird. Because I usually get sick like change of seasons, like a little bit of cold and
I
that
think
type
we
of
all
thing.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
but
summer
this
cold,
time,
winter cold.
yeah, but this time, mm-mm, that was that was unexpected and horrible and lasted 2 weeks. That was horrible. What is that noise? What's that noise?
I have no
I have
clue.
no idea.
Sounds like a TV.
Oh,
It does
wait a
sound like a
minute. It
TV.
might be my TV in the fridge. Wait a minute. Let me go put that on mute.
I
It might
muted.
be mine. Alright. There's mute. No, I put my TV on mute, so it's
There
not
we
that.
go. It's gone.
No, I still
I can
hear it.
still hear it. I can still hear it.
Oh, I
It's
can't hear.
like a clicking,
Oh, that's
like
my
a,
brain. That's my
a
brain.
like a typewriter or something going off.
Yeah, it's your brain. Yeah, it's your brain on sickness. We do not hear. Oh, I can still, I can still hear it, but it's not me because I'm in a mute.
I'm gonna mute and see what happens.
I can't hear it anymore.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Smith,
It's like you're
observation.
playing with one of those Chinese ball, the little Chinese clip back ball things.
Oh, the Benoit balls?
No.
Oh,
Little, well,
Don't bring those up, please.
sorry.
That's what caused all the problems.
no, the little Japanese ones. It goes back and forth. It clicks. You're stupid, miss. No, it goes back and forth, but no, yeah, no. That's what it sounded like. But no, it's gone now.
Mr. Smith, observation. This is from Edwin, Mr. Jimenez. Observation: when you laugh, your chest is congested. Oh, come on. Congested, you should take some tablespoons of honey. If you can walk or jog in the morning, it will help clear your congestion. I do not jog. I'm done with that. Um, I can walk. I walk down the stairs in the morning. Um,
One
I
flight, one time.
yes, it's just a one. It's a one for. I don't do. I'm not paid to exercise or be in peak physical condition anymore. But I did quit smoking, so that's a plus.
You
That's a
know what I
plus.
do for congestion? You're
Hmm.
gonna laugh. When I make homemade chicken soup, my husband looks at me like, "How can you do this?" I take a thing of hot Chinese mustard and I put it in my soup, and that seems to clear out everything.
Yes, that will be very. That will clear out your sinuses for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's what I use.
Yes.
My mom made a because we live actually on the same property, and my mom made a hot sour soup this morning, and it was so good. It's so easy to make, and I'm like,
Like a
wow, this is
like a
so good, Ma. Huh?
like a sweet and sour.
Well, not sweet sour like a Chinese. Well, it's
Mhm.
actually Chinese soup, but it was
Yeah.
like really easy. It was like chicken, or no, I'm sorry, beef broth
Hmm.
with egg. But you have to remember everything we make. is something we've grown,
Got it.
with the chickens to everything.
Hmm.
And
Got it.
we have the eggs, the everything. And it was so good. And I have a lot of problems with my stomach.
Hmm.
And it didn't bother my stomach. And I'm like, wow, this is so great. And we make a lot of our foods based on what you know, what we have here on the land. I
It's
shouldn't
funny
say
you
all,
should
but
say
some.
it's funny. Well, not funny, but ironic you should say about your stomach. So I take Prevacid every day. I have to. So Lanzapropyl, at least. So I take that every day. Have to.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so like you like living off the land and things like that. The chickens and eggs
Well, we don't
and
just live off land. I only go to the store 6 times a week, but that's besides the point.
right, but it's still the same. Like I have to take the Lanzapropyl, like the acid reflux thing, every day. If not, screwed.
Now, what acid reflux do you take? Because I know there's some that you can get
And
over the counter. There's some you can get that's prescribed.
I do. I used to take Prevacid, which used to be prescription only, and now it's Lanzapropyl,
Yeah, I was
which
gonna
is
say
over the
it's here as
counter.
well.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Every day. Have to take one every day.
But
Yep.
I think that's more for, if you have pastas, like we would normally do pastas, red sauce, any kind of red dyes, um,
Hmm.
anything that's going to get your heart going, you don't want to take. You don't want to eat,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Hmm.
So, and if you do, if you make it off of what you have, growing on your land, it's much better.
Hmm.
So, just my experience. I'm just a
No, I
newbie.
get.
What can I say?
No, I get that. Hey, Jason, you take 40 mil of Nexium. That's fine. Uh, check out Lanzapropyl. Um, I think I said that right, but it works great. It's over the counter. 40 milligrams Nexium. Yeah.
Mr.
Well,
Smith, we sound really old sitting here talking about, acid reflux. We got to spice it up.
I'm 52. I'm 52, so I am old. So it's fine.
You're 50. Oh, okay. You're my husband's age. Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm
you're
old,
old.
so
Oh, what the fuck? You just said, yeah, you're old. She just said, yeah, you're old.
I said you're old, yeah, but no, but Miss Carol's not old. She's spunky.
I'm spunky, but I'm old.
Punky.
Trust me. My
Well,
husband
you're
said
only in
to
your 50s as well, right?
thank you for the compliment. I wish I were.
You're welcome.
I wish I were. My
You're
husband
welcome. My
laughs
mom's in
at
her
me.
60s. My mom is 62 and she's a great grandmother of going on 3.
Oh, OA's actually like 21, and she's like,
That's a
F you
lie.
all. I know, I'm just making
No,
stuff
that's a
up.
bloody lie. Bloody lie. No, Amber is 43, going on her second grandchild.
Good Lord.
And what's so weird is I ran into a dear friend that I went to high school with now that I moved back into my hometown after 24 years and or 23 years, whatever it was. Anyway, my hometown high school friends are merely having children. And I'm like, are you serious? Your your son is 4? Your new baby is 3 months? It was so weird to me. I'm like, I'm an empty nester and I'm on my second grandkid. Like, what does that say about me?
Okay, you're old too.
I'm old too. I'm
Me
43. Get
too.
out
I'm
of here.
starting to
OA.
feel it. I'm really starting to feel old here. After about, what, 60, 70 happy birthdays, Mr. Smith?
Jerry, it's still too soon to end it.
Yeah, I know that. I've learned. Hello,
It's
Carol, and hello, Bella Rose.
It's still too.
Hi.
Hello, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
I think I've seen Bella Rose in the chat. Maybe I've said hello. I'm not sure.
Well,
But how's everyone doing?
she's pretty dangerous. We call her OA.
Oh,
I think
God.
all the women in this community are pretty dangerous.
Well, I'm not so
That's
much dangerous. I'm just a force to be reckoned with, you know.
See,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I say.
You give respect, you get it.
Exactly. Good
Speaking
word.
of strong women, how is Mrs. Smith? How's she feeling?
We have, what's today, the 27th, so less than a month for the next surgery. So doing good.
Send my regards, please.
Yes, sir. Doing good.
Yeah, certain somebody was having trouble apparently with their computer. So they're like, oh, 5.56 is on. So I'm like, okay, I'll say hello.
I was actually waiting for Mr. Trock to come on.
That's who messaged me. He's like, yeah, I'm having problems with my. I'm like, what are you? Okay. I'll go say hello.
I
I was
talked
in
to
the middle
him.
of eating, and it's actually a shower day at my house. So
Yeah, I talked to him earlier, and I just I told him, like, I'll go. You can explain yourself, and I'll go live, and so it is what it is.
yeah. Well, I might go live later on, which I think is like morning for you guys. So he's always
Mhm.
welcome to come on if he wants to.
Oh,
say-
absolutely. It's only 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the States.
10:15
Yeah.
in California.
Oh yeah,
California.
depends which. So Bella Rose is in California, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
So you're ahead of Mr. Smith or
Behind.
behind?
Yeah, I'm behind.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 16 hours ahead. It's 5:15 p.m. here in Sydney.
Good God.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Yep. The future. And the future is bleak. No, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
16
it's a
hours
Monday.
ahead, you said? 16?
Yeah, well, I guess it depends where you are. Like, I know with Chris, because he's in like Providence, I guess.
Yeah,
Around that
he's in like the
area.
Rhode Island area.
Rhode Island, that's right. Yeah. Excuse me. I know he's exactly 16 hours ahead. I know Mr. Smith is a little bit different, maybe a few hours difference, 2 or 3.
No, I'm the same as him. I'm the same
Oh,
as
you're
him.
the same as him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 1:15 where you are.
Yep. Exactly.
It's pretty cool. I'm learning these different time zones and stuff. So when I can't sleep, like I've always got someone to say hello to or a chat to join.
Yeah, Edwin, you're an hour ahead. Yes, sir. So it's 2:17 in Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 1:16 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time in the United States.
In 10:17
Yes.
in Cali.
Well, well, it's Cali. That doesn't count. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm sorry.
You guys having like really strange weather in Cali as well? Like I heard like places like Florida and stuff are getting all this weird weather that they've never had or that they haven't had in like years.
Well, in California, we've actually gotten snow. Something we'd never
wow.
get. And we
Yeah,
have snow
wow.
in the mountains, and we have snow in different at our state capital in Sacramento. We have a lot of snow, which is very weird. Well, not a lot, but we do have snow.
Yeah, because like I always hear
So-
like Southern California, like it doesn't even rain in Southern California, so like let alone snow, like that's pretty cool though.
In Southern California, there's snow on the not the Altamont, on the Grapevine, and here in Northern California, we usually get snow on the hills every 15 years. And we do have snow now in Northern California, which is where it's very hot. So yeah, we're pretty lucky. It's a good winter here.
so you're not near the desert, like the Southern Cali desert.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm about 8 hours from there. I'm northern. If you know anything about northern, I'm in Northern California. So, have you heard
More
of like
toward
Sacramento?
yes.
Okay, so I am from Sacramento, but I moved to the Central Valley, which is near, um, like San Francisco.
Okay. God
So
damn
I'm
it.
about 1 hour from San Francisco.
Right. Sorry, there was another flapper that just came on.
Another little earthworm. I had one of those the other day, and actually, I accidentally put them on like on the screen because I
That's what
couldn't.
I just
I,
did that
yeah,
again.
because I couldn't tell. Right? It's like it's the same person with this real little, you know,
Yes. Yeah.
like at
Five five
least I don't
six.
know.
If 556, you got to stop enjoying those shows. Now stop it now.
They were actually they were backstage for the last 15 minutes actually. That's
Well, I
why he's
just
gone a bit quiet. He's like,
yeah, but the little preview thing didn't show like the flapping going on. It was just so.
at least like whoever it is, at least like get something from like a video or a porno or
Yeah.
something. Like I honestly didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what it was either. But no, 08, like so I spent time in the Southern California desert back in September for a while,
So
and
in
that
the
was
Arizona
awesome.
area, or just what part of Southern Cal?
Uh the all right. So
You say the
I don't
desert,
know
so I'm
what.
thinking of more towards the Arizona area.
Yeah, the sea, the Salton Sea. So at the Salton Sea. So like whatever, what's that desert called? Is that the Sonora?
I
Not the
don't know the
Sonora.
Salton Sea. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Salton Sea. Right on the Salton Sea. Um,
Did
nothing but
you?
desert.
What part of SoCal did you get off on? Like,
So it was
where'd you
Imperial
land?
County. It was Imperial. Well, I landed in Palm Spring. Like it was go
Oh,
to
Palm
Palm.
Springs.
Yeah, Palm
Mm-hmm.
Springs Airport, and then like an hour some drive south. But yeah,
Oh,
uh,
gotcha.
Salton Sea Beach, right on the Salton Sea, and I spent.
Oh, that was bloody hot. That was bloody hot out there.
Oh yeah, and that was September. That was it was
Even if
awesome.
you went in the wintertime and you got in a pool, it is hot.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it was different, and I have videos on my oops, sorry, on my YouTube page about the time I spent there. But that was awesome. That was awesome. Um, very different place. Very different place. But that was
Mm,
Imperial County, right? So.
gotcha. It took my kids to Palm Springs. Um, my son Isaiah and Joel, my daughter Jewel.
Mhm.
Oh God, it had to have been, geez, 15 years ago to Palm Springs,
Mhm.
and it was on our vacation, and I worked at their school, and so I had 6 weeks off, and I was looking forward to great weather. Well, hot weather, but great pools. And we got into the pool. We got into the water slides. It was so bloody hot. I was pissed. I'm like,
Mhm.
what did I spend $1,600 for? It is horrifying. I could do this at home,
Mhm.
but it was
Yeah.
is
No,
it
beautiful. I mean, everything there is beautiful, but it was
no, it was.
horrifying weather.
is it a dry heat or like humid?
Both. It was bad. It was
I
so
hate the
hot.
humidity.
I mean, you're talking about you go into the pool. It was so bad. I mean, the water was so warm. I mean, forget about bath water. I mean,
Like cold
it's like
swimming
going
pool
into
water.
a shower in the winter where you really love it.
Yeah, like a
That's what it
warm.
was. It was horrible.
Yeah.
My kids loved it, but it was It was really fucking bad. It was horrible. But we had a
Yeah,
great time.
but it sounds nice though. Cali
Huh?
sounds nice. Cali sounds nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cali sounds nice to a lot of people that have not been here.
I seem to get that reaction from a lot of people. I've noticed.
Yeah, and
And I
then when
never
you're
get
here, you're like, oh God, fuck's sakes, I don't want to be here.
But see, that's the funny. I never get an explanation. I'm just like, oh, California. Like even Chris will tease me. He's like, man, you need to go live in California. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no,
I don't
you
get
don't want to come to California.
He's like trying to insult me, but I have no idea that goes over my head because I'm living in Australia. So
No, California is horrible. I mean, everything about California, I don't mean to be ugly, but everything about Cali is horrible. From politics to everything. It's just horrible.
well, you live there, so
So,
I guess it's okay for you to say it.
well, I'm here, so I can, but yeah, it's horrible. Unfortunately, it's really bad. I'm only here because my kids are here. If my grandkids weren't here and my children were not here, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, so you just moved for family.
I'm sorry?
Jay,
So you moved for family.
No, I didn't move for family. No, I'm from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from here. So if my family wasn't here and my parents, who I work to take care of and make sure they're always okay, if my family was not here, I would not be here. It's a horrible state. Granted, there's beautiful places here, no doubt. But
Just not to live, I'm guessing.
not
Like
to
wrong
live,
gross.
not to want to not to thrive. This is
Right.
not the place. But that's
Like the
my
press.
experience. Anybody else has their own opinion. This is my experience. Being born
Is it
and raised here in California.
Is that like because of the price of living? A lot of issues? Or...
You know, I think it's the price of living. I think it's the politics here. I don't agree with a lot of the politics here. I don't agree with a lot of again, no disrespect to anybody, but I don't agree with the way people raise their kids here. Their morals and values in California are very different than what I'm used to, than how I was actually raised.
Super liberal.
Very liberal.
Yeah, it sounds
And
like it.
something I'm not quite used to, and something I actually really fight with my daughter about. You know, she's very liberal and I'm not. So,
different
you know, it's just something
generation.
like that. But exactly. And my daughter got really caught up within the ways of thinking here, and I'm not used to that. But again, if it wasn't for my children and my grandkids, I would be gone. No two ways about it. I would be gone.
Yeah.
But California is a shit show. To the governor, the governor's a fucking asshole. I'm sorry, 556 for my language. And furthermore, our president's a dick. So there you go.
Nice. I'm learning a lot about American politics these days.
Amber, did you know that there's a rumor that your governor is looking to put himself on the presidential ticket?
Yes. Yes, Miss Carol, yes.
Oh, God help us all.
So he can be elected, does that mean, as president?
Yep.
Carol, that has been that's been a thing for a while. Do you know how horrible, what an embarrassment that would be?
Oh, he would make our present president look like God, from what I've seen.
That's saying something as well.
Yeah. It's horrible. I know.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And I keep trying to explain to my daughter, but she just doesn't. This generation, these newer generations, they just don't get it. And I'm like, you guys are so messed up.
You know why they don't get it, Amber?
But I raised my kids in a certain way, Carol.
It's
I
not
really
that though.
did.
There's
Honey,
school. There's a lot of influences from the outside. They've
right.
normalized a lot of things. Now everything's
Right,
normal.
but your home training, is supposed to count. Your home
Yeah,
training.
that's true. But how much of their time do they spend at home compared to going to school, hanging with friends, going to college?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Exactly.
Indeed. But I was always the mom that did a lot of home. Well, I didn't do, their entire career of homeschooling, but I did a lot. But I'm like,
Okay.
their values are so different, and I respect their values. I really do, and I love my kids. But I'm like, everything is so different, Carol. Everything is so different, and it's so weird to me because I was raised so old school. I'm only 43 years old, but I was raised so old school. So it's
Amber, I
very
know.
different.
I'll tell you, I have 4 children, okay? They were all raised the same, with the same morals, ethics, values, the whole 9 yards. And I know what you're going through, and I feel your pain because between my daughter and one of my sons, I can't even talk to them when it comes to a subject like that because their thinking is so different. And I don't know where they got it from. And yet, my other 2 sons, they think just like me. I don't get it. I think it's like Jerry said with the schools. I mean, I watched something tonight, and I believe it was DeSantis was
Mhm.
talking, and he was saying he went to Yale and he went to Harvard. He says this liberal stuff started 25 years ago, and that's what made him so conservative thinking because he didn't agree with what the professors were teaching then. They were teaching everything then anti this, anti that, anti this, anti that. And he said that's what made him the person he is today because he stuck to the way he was raised, and it made him even more conservative after attending those 2 colleges. Okay? So there's a scary thought
Right.
that it started 25 years ago. Now, I had a fit the other day. My granddaughter, who's only 7, she's only in first grade, came home and said to my daughter, well, I know where babies come, and Mom, you better have more babies because I am not doing that. No,
Oh.
no boy is going to do that to me. And my daughter was enraged. It's the first time I've seen her enraged. And I said to her, where did she get this? So she says, I don't know. I says, well, you better go up to the school and find out because we know she didn't get it from the family. So sure enough, she went up there. I couldn't believe they were starting to start sex education in first grade. Are you kidding me?
Oh
They
my
should be
God.
playing with toys or
They
outside
should be
riding
learning
their
how to tie their
bikes.
shoes. They're eating
Right,
crayons.
that's right. And this is what's going on.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Jason, mute the YouTube part, and then you'll be fine on the StreamYard part. So just mute the YouTube screen, and there won't be feedback. There you go.
I remember when my son was going into
Is it working now?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right. Okay.
the
Yeah.
when my son was going into well, I guess it would be called what, sex ed, and it was in fourth grade, and I asked the teacher because I worked at the school. and I asked the teacher if I can get the curriculum. I wanted to know exactly what that meant to them. And because I was such a hands-on parent, and the teacher said, "Oh, of course, Amber, I can get you that." And she did. And it was about, the, underarms, the deodorant and stuff like that.
Right.
Nowadays, it's so far different.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, I was so worried about my son in this class, and I was so involved. And today, anymore, it's so scary. And my fear is for my grandkids. I have a granddaughter. I have a grandson going to be born in May. And it makes me so sad what everything has come to. It's very unfortunate.
It is.
And
It should be left up
we
to
can
the
vote.
parents.
We can vote whatever way we want to vote. But at the end of the day, to me, to nobody else, I'm just talking about me. It's about home training for our kids and our grandkids. It's training because kids are
Yeah.
not the same as they used to be.
Jason,
No, they're so
Jason,
far ahead. It's
What?
unbelievable.
can you guys welcome Jason? This is his first time on here.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason.
Jason,
How
what's
are
your
you?
opinion? What's your opinion on all this?
I really didn't catch a lot of it.
Jason, do you have
So,
grandkids?
No, no grandkids yet.
I'm
Do you have
kidding. Do you have
The
kids?
kids, I got a son and a daughter. They're growing, but no grandkids yet. And hi, Carol.
Hi, Jason.
so I've been trying to get Jason on here for quite some time, and tonight's his first time he's been on here, which is awesome. So welcome him with open arms. But let's explain to Jason like the general conversation, and Bella Rose, OA, and Carol, and you guys can kind of guide him through the conversation.
I was upset, Jason, because my 7-year-old granddaughter, who's in first grade, came home and was talking sexual education. And I feel first grade is way too young. My daughter was enraged because I feel that's something that should be taught from the home. I mean, I understand the sex education in school, but let that wait till high school or 8th or 9th grade. Because let's face it, the children today are way ahead of what my age was anyway at that age. But I'm against it. I think it's wrong. They should be learning, concentrating on learning how to read, write, and everything else, and not being worried about things like that.
Exactly.
Yep, I agree. That's awful young, 7 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was like 6th grade when they started teaching it when I was in school.
Mm-hmm. Well, me, I'm older, so I never knew anything. Anything I learned from a library. But that's beside the point because my parents were really old school. That was a subject that was never talked about.
Yeah, that was the times we should have been living in, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember being younger, I could play in the street, they didn't care where we were, what we were doing, because they knew everybody was watching out for everybody. We were home for dinner, and that was it. If it was summertime, we were allowed to go back out. And when the street lights came on, we had to go home.
Yeah, and if the
So,
street lights came on and you were not in, your ass was busted.
oh yeah, you know how many times I was punished for breaking curfew? Unbelievable. Oh
Yeah,
God. Or if my father caught me on a certain street that he barred me from, that he didn't want me walking there for whatever reason he had, somebody would always rat me out. Oh, well, I saw your daughter up on 4th Street. And don't forget, Amber, when I grew up, we also had the beat cops. And we had respect for them because they used to walk around. If they told us to get home, we got home. If you got smart with them, they whacked you with that billy club they had, brought you home, and then you got it again from your parents.
Well, I remember even my neighbors growing up. Again, I'm only 43, but I had very young parents. And
43.
even I'm only 43. My parents were quite young when they had us. And when the streetlights came on, if you did not hear your parents, you would hear your neighbors. And you better bet your ass, if you did not get home, your neighbors would be kicking your ass right home. And that's just
Not,
how it
on,
was.
not only that, if you weren't there for dinner, you were in trouble. And when I grew up,
Oh,
you ate
forget it.
whatever was
Forget
on
it.
the
In my
table.
family, my mom's Hispanic. If you are not home for dinner, you're done. You are done.
Mm-hmm. And you had to eat whatever they made.
That's right. And if you didn't, you would fall asleep at the goddamn table.
Yep. And I look at my daughter because she asks my granddaughter every night, well, what do you want for dinner? Do you want this? Do you want that? I said, what are you giving us so many choices for? When she's here at our house, whatever we make, she eats. You
She
know,
doesn't. It's not her decision to choose what she wants to eat. She's
right.
still a
Yeah, we
kid.
never had that choice.
Jason, how old are you?
It's either
Ha-
eat it or your ass is grass.
Do what?
Or you
How,
starved till the next morning.
That's
how,
right. And
how
you better believe it. In the next morning, your food's going to be in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, how old are you?
48.
Oh, 48.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you got,
Oh, you're just as old as Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is like way past you.
wow. Oh, thanks for your support. That's great. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your support.
Nice timing.
You're
Perfect.
welcome.
I'm 50. I'm 52. Thank you.
Your Jean's age. You're 52.
Yes, I'm 52.
You don't look a day over 70.
Oh, you know what? What a dick. You know what?
You're
Happy,
actually,
happy.
I actually ordered Mr. Smith the walker where you can actually sit on it. He's doing
The
quite well.
Walker. Okay.
He's doing quite well.
Well, by my account, Jerry's actually 110. So by the happy birthdays he's gotten, he's 110.
At least
So,
3 or 4 times a week, at least.
yes. So, but yeah, I'm 52. Don't.
Oh, that's not that old.
Right. I'm not
No,
that
that's
old.
not old. No, not at all. That's ancient. Not at all.
Fucking clown. There's a clown in every fucking circus. All right.
He's not sitting in his room. He's actually sitting in a museum.
Oh wow. That's
His caregiver.
up.
Oh, that was
Taking him to
brutal.
a museum.
I'm sorry, Mr. C.
That's fucked up. That's funny. That's
That
funny, but
that
that's
was
fucked
brutal.
up.
No, that
Yeah,
was too much.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. All right. Good job, Jerry.
On that note, I need a cigarette. I'll be back.
Oh, I quit.
Oh, good job. Good job.
2 weeks. 2
Good
weeks.
job. I'll turn the camera on so you can watch me smoke. I'll be
Oh,
back.
fuck off. What a dick. Now you're dick twice in like a minute. That's fine. Todd Father, I used to babysit Jesus. I did, and he didn't like me. So it is what it is.
So, Mr. Smith, you have no grandkids?
No, and don't encourage that. No.
That's the way I am.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want
say
none.
that now, but no, they're the
No,
best.
I have no grandkids.
Gotcha.
No, except for me. I just assume the
You're the
role.
biggest child.
Yes, I just assume the responsibility for that. And Todd, Father, I did not babysit Jesus.
Yeah, you did. You did. You
I
did.
did not. He and I did not get along. Um, he used to actually slap me on Wednesdays after
Every
6
Wednesday.
p.m. And I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, no, I did not babysit Jesus. Yeah, it's horrible. Thank you, Steve Harrod.
Oh, hey, Steve.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Who's nose candy?
No
said-
clue.
Yeah, me either. Was nose candy? Was that you and your little? Was that you and your little pimple in the background earlier? Just asking.
That was an embarrassment.
Just asking. I know it wasn't Jerry because I've seen his and it just didn't match up.
No, you know. The beauty spots on the left hand side, so you know that.
Yeah.
It was funny because NB's trying to like not curse on her channel, so when I put that thing on the screen, she's like, "No, it's a penis. It's a penis. Take it down." But like, it was just funny to hear her say penis. You know what I mean? Like she was trying very hard to be polite.
I think it's actually funny hearing you say it because of like the accent. And even Jason's like, I don't know what that means. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
He's like, why did I jump on this panel?
He's like, what the fuck?
What have I gotten into?
Yeah. Hey, damn it, Mandy.
Damn it, Mandy. You're always late.
Yeah, damn it, Mandy. You son of a.
It
Why
always
you-
reminds me of Zia. Son of a bitch.
There went Amber.
We're busy looking at Jerry's penis.
I was drinking. I was like drinking. I was having some soda as well, just as you said that. It was just perfect timing.
I'm just kidding. Your wife is probably angry right now.
My wife. I don't have a wife.
Well, you do now. You do now. Just deal with it.
Thank you for announcing
You're
it.
welcome. You're
She's
welcome.
she's probably watching. So.
Well, we all watched your penis earlier, so now she can deal with it.
Oh, I would not be happy if I had that little earthworm. I would not be happy.
Steve, I don't blame you. I would fucking run too. Good job.
No, we usually have Oh, he did run.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, that was.
That was
Misheard.
Jason, and we lost.
Oh, hold on.
Amber.
Oh, we
again.
lost Amber as well.
I gotta add Bello back. Hello.
No, I'm here.
Welcome back
I'm
to
by the
hell.
mountains, so it's really bad.
Oh, like your reception on your phone or Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound pretty clear though.
I do, but I cannot see myself. I can't see chat. I can't see anybody on panel. It's really bad.
I'm here.
And this is what I get for $300 a month.
Really?
Oh wow, $300 a month. That's like
I do. I pay $360 a month for this
Wow.
shit.
Good Lord.
That's expensive here in Australia, and I know that the price of living is much different. So that's expensive for you guys.
Yeah, that's fucking expensive as hell.
Yeah, I can't even see anybody on panel. Well, actually, I can see Mr. Smith. Yeah, okay, there you go with your hand wave.
Well, we're all
But
using
if
avatars.
I click off camera, I can't see anything. Like, let me click off. Can you see anything?
It keeps going blank, like absolutely blank.
Can hear you, but there's no avatar, no.
nothing.
You
It's
know,
just black.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. I can't.
Yeah.
So weird.
Amber, that's weird you're paying that much because my husband has 5 lines with Verizon because of his business, and we're all on the business plan. And his bill is only $400 a month, and we all
Yeah,
just
and I
got
actually have our
new phones.
and I actually have
Those
my business plan on top of my employees. Well, I'm new to my newest area, so I've expanded my business, but I'm new to my area, my hometown area, and we have absolutely no service here. It's horrible. And I'm used to Sacramento, the state capital of California. I'm used to that where I'm lived forever. I have no reception here where I am now.
You
It's
know,
really bad.
when I was living up in the mountains in PA before I moved down to town,
What's PA?
in Pennsylvania,
Mm.
I had Sprint and I wasn't getting the service was like yours. So I called Sprint and they sent me this special box that we had, and we hooked it up to the house and the service worked great.
See,
So
and that's what
maybe,
happened with me. I got my box when I was in Sacramento, and it was perfect for work. Even in my office, it was perfect. I moved here, where I'm from, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I joined Wi-Fi, nothing. And everything is an extra expense.
right.
So that's a horrible part, but
Yeah, because now that I'm down in the town and I've got Verizon, I don't have a problem at all.
well, you're what? You're in New York.
No, I'm in Pennsylvania, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said New York. Okay.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Let me see, I'm here in Pennsylvania now. I moved here in 95.
Oh, gotcha. And I'm born and raised in the terrible place of California. So what are you gonna do? But
California.
the reception, everything is bad. Business, everything is bad. Doing online calls and everything I have to do online for work. It's just bad. Really bad. And you pay an arm and a leg for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's about right. That's what they do. Jason, how are you? You're back.
Yes, I'm back. Battery
All right.
went dead.
Good. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
So tell us a story, Jason.
Oh man, I ain't got no stories.
Oh, get the fuck out of town. You got stories. Come on, you got stories.
Everybody has a story.
I've been trying to get Jason on here forever. Now he's on here, so I'm going to tell a story.
Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
I ain't got no stories.
Fucking make one up. Who fucking gives a shit? Tell us a story.
What do you what do you want to know? Is there something you want to know?
We
No,
want
I
to know
don't
where
know.
you're from. We want to know your blood type. We want to know like everything.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking,
I live in Asheville, North Carolina. Been here about 6 years.
What's your blood type?
And,
blood type, Jesus.
hell, I don't even know.
Get that checked.
It's the blood type that's red. He's fine.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the Canadian in here? Yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah. He's got red blood. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what
you
you're
say
talking
you
about.
say you say things about people having accents, and it's so weird because I'm not from New York, but I always hear I'm from New York, and I'm like, why? Everybody says that about me, and I'm like, why do people say that? I am from California, and people say I say daughter weird. Certain things I say, and I'm like, why is that weird? It's my daughter, and they're like, no, it's a daughter, I don't get it. So
That's how Chris would say it, like a car.
Car. Park the car in Harvard Yard.
Park the car.
I don't know what a kai is. What's a car?
It's a car. It's a car. It's like a van, but different. It's a car.
It's got wheels.
A car.
Yeah.
Well, forget it, because I don't know what that is. But people always make fun of me because they're like, I don't understand. How do you get from New York? And I don't get it.
No, it's fine.
I guess 556 gets it quite well.
I do. Oh, by the way, Mr. Trock texted me.
Same.
Apparently, he fell asleep. And
yeah.
He said,
"Well, we figured that.
My bad, bro. I fell asleep waiting on my laptop updating, and now it's too late. I have work in the morning. Sucks."
He just copied and pasted. That is the exact same message. He didn't even have.
Thank you.
Lazy to type the message. That's exactly what he sent me.
Thank you, Jerry. So let's get him his.
We know you're watching, Chris. We know.
Yes, Chris, you're on. You're.
Come on down, Chris.
Yes, Christopher. Yeah, he's scared because he thinks Angel wants him dead. And
there's a hit out. There's a hit out on Chris.
Other people. He's just nervous.
He's paranoid.
He's nervous. He's a jackass.
Just come on down. I'm just going to choke you out real quick.
Yeah, it'll just take a minute. It'll just take a minute. You'll be fine.
2 hours later.
Angel, you still here? You gotta get Christopher on here.
Stop trying to stir up trouble, Mr. Smith.
No, it's not trouble.
No, I know. I mean, not trouble, but don't scare Chris.
Yeah, no,
that will scare Chris. No, I'm joking, Chris.
Hold on, I think he's nervous now. He's scared.
He's watching now.
There's nothing to be nervous about. I mean,
I can't now. It's too late. I got to be at work at 8 a.m. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
I never stopped you before, Chris.
That's what he said. He just said that.
Yeah, we see him on here all hours of the night.
He's scared of me and Miss Carol. Strong women on here now.
All right.
He should be. If what I heard is true, he better be.
I don't know what you've heard, Miss Carol.
That's actually
you were in the same show I was.
I think we need to let Chris speak for himself. I think that's why you need to get on here, Chris.
Seriously, it's something that probably can't be worked out.
Exactly. Everything else gets worked out. I mean,
okay.
I've seen worse get worked out, but yeah, I won't say anything.
Okay.
Let him speak. I'll let him speak for himself.
He's not answering.
Damn you, Chris.
I can't believe he's that nervous.
Let me try one more time.
It's not like he's like face to face or anything. He's
not a word.
It is.
8 a.m. All right, let's see. He's gonna be.
You're working from home, dude.
Oh.
I bet it goes to voicemail.
Probably.
You pointed that right out, Miss Carol.
No. Nope. Doesn't want to do it.
Hey,
No, so I know what he's like. If he doesn't want to come on, he won't come on.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine.
yeah.
That's
When he wants, he will eventually.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I want to give him a chance to, say hi.
Yeah, I don't want him to feel like he's
Yeah.
ostracized or something like that. You know?
No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, no, he's not. Absolutely not. No. He
Like
just
I said,
thinks that.
I've seen a lot of worse things happen on here, and people get forgiven like that. I'm not going to mention names, but certain people who've done some
Yeah.
grimy stuff. You know?
Yeah,
So,
and I've been out of it the last couple weeks. I just know that he feels like he's going to be murdered for some reason. It's none of my
Oh,
business,
boy.
but he thinks
Put the big boy pants on and come on.
relax,
I'm just-
Chris.
some of my-
Chris, relax.
it's none of my business. But he's very upset, and I don't know why. I'm not involved in it, but it is what it is.
I think it's it's a tight community. You know what I mean? So it sort of feels like. And there's also that mob mentality too. As soon as someone hears something without any receipts or whatever, it's automatically let's attack. I'm not saying anyone specifically. I've just seen it happen, and
Maybe.
not just this community. It happens a lot.
Maybe
on
I don't.
YouTube,
I don't
so-
know. I've been, dude. I couldn't talk for like a long time, and then like today, he's like, "What the hell?" Like I don't. And then he's just very nervous for some reason. Like I don't know. It's none of my business.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't see like half the video. You know what it's like? You miss 2 or 3 days. It's like a soap opera. You have no idea what's going on. Like,
Mhm.
so I haven't been doing many lives,
Yeah.
but I still haven't seen like everything. You know what I mean? So I'm a bit lost. That's why I was just like, just come on. And
I'm not
chat.
even sure if I know what it's about.
Yeah,
I,
like
I don't. I don't know.
same. That's why I was just like, yeah.
Steve
Anyway.
Herod, we're in Michigan because I spent lots of time in Michigan, not just being a tourist, but also survival training. Roger City, Porcupine Mountains for survival training. That was pretty cool. So, Steve Herod, where in Michigan? Interesting to hear. Yeah, I do the whole survival thing, but good stuff. Jerry does too. It's the peanut butter box. The peanut butter box, Jerry.
The what? You're echoing a little bit.
Oh, am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay now.
Oh, okay.
You're echoing a bit.
I was talking about like the commercial with the dogs. It's like the peanut butter box is here, and it's like this little dog and the big dog, and the big dog's like, that's not the peanut butter box. That's this whatever box. And the little dog's like, yeah, it's the peanut butter box, like with an Australian accent.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was Australian? Because
Yes.
I've heard some impersonations.
Oh, absolutely.
People think I have a British accent. And then British people are like, no.
No, it's totally your accent.
Well, Josie thought that. Well, not that I'm English, but she's like, did you live in London? Have you lived in London, or were you born there? I was like, no. But that's just because Aussie. Well, I'm not talking about the bogan. How's it going? Like my type of accent. It's closer to like a British accent. Yeah,
Mhm.
see, Steve Harris says Jerry sounds like a Brit. See, there you go. It's just because I enunciate, whereas a lot of Aussies, that when you've got ing, they don't pronounce the G. Like, how's it going? That real crocodile Dundee.
Gowan?
Going instead of
Well-
going.
Where is Jerry from?
Sydney, Australia.
We got
Okay.
some racers over there in Australia right now.
Okay, yeah. Oh, they love racing here. Like V8 racing, Holdens and Fords.
But you never seen the commercial with the dogs and like the little
No,
dog and the big
that
dog.
must be like an American
It must
thing.
be. It must be. It's a Chewy. They call it Chewy. The brand commercial.
Is it for
It's
peanut butter or is it a dog snack?
It's hysterical. Yeah, I gotta see it. It's hysterical.
Yeah, whenever I see Aussie commercials with doing American accents, I kind of cringe.
Well, me too. Me too.
But I think
Hey.
it's a little bit easier for us to do an American accent than vice versa.
Well,
difficult.
it's not easy for me to do one. That's for sure.
Well, we hear it all the time. We grew up like on American pop culture. You know, we listen to American music, TV, movies, whatever. So like American English is around us. Even when I spell, like, you know, like I kind of my spelling's half American, half British English. Like I'll spell, for example, realize with a Z. You know, like see, I say Z. You know, I say H. Chris always teases me about that.
Zed's
What?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Z is a chopper. No, it's not a chopper. No, she's like, it's a motorbike. No, it's a chopper. That's right. I love that.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Dead. Oh, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, except for the gimp. I don't like
Oh
it.
God, that scene. Yeah, that's brutal. That's
Bring out the gimp.
Eeny,
Gimp's
meeny,
sleeping.
miny, mo.
The gimp's
Wake him up.
Well,
He's got the
wake him up.
Confederate. He's got the Confederate flag in the background and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, fuck the Confederate flag. Yeah. Oh my boy.
Okay, I don't know enough about that, and I'm not American to even like go there. I'm not even
No,
gonna
that's cool.
touch that.
That's cool.
Oh,
People in the chat. Sorry.
no, I'm sorry. I see my other Amber in the chat. Hello, sweetie.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
Amber
the
Alert.
Amber Alert.
Hey,
Now we got both.
all the Ambers.
We've got Amber and OA. We're good.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
OA's
it's like-
like, fuck.
You guys are all awake. It's like 2 a.m. or something, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2:06.
Yeah.
You guys don't. Like Jason, you don't have to wake up for work or anything.
No, sir.
Oh, nice.
No, but I do. So
Ooh.
I have
Sorry
a
for
bunch
reminding
of.
you.
That's okay. I have a bunch of invoicing and crap to do tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight.
Thank you, Carol, for being on here.
You're welcome, Mr. Smith, anytime. Good night, Amber. Good night, Jerry.
Good night, Carol.
And good night, Jason. Nice to finally talk to you.
Hey, nice to talk to you too, Carol, and good night.
Good night. All right.
Yeah, you got to kick yourself because I'm not going to kick you.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't like kicking people off my
Yeah,
lives. Like, no, you have to do it yourself.
yeah, no. But it is getting like Eastern Coast Standard Time, 2:07 a.m.
7. Yeah.
But Jason, I'm glad you actually finally came on.
Yeah. I'm glad I figured it out.
Yeah, it's.
I told you I'd come on. I told you I'd come on next time.
You did. I appreciate that. And now you know, like if you go on, now you know how to go on Angels if you want to do that too. It's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I downloaded the app, or the StreamYard. And
Yep.
It worked.
Yep. It's free for the most part. You can pay for extra stuff, but it's free for the most part.
Right.
Unless you're not like using more than like 20 hours of StreamYard a month, you don't need to pay for it.
Right,
It's
like
free. Yeah.
like you and Chris use like 50 hours a month. No,
Well, I was paying for it, and I'm like, this is not worth it unless I have a Cash App. This is not worth it.
no, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna
But,
start e-begging. Well, I'm in Australia. I live in a hut. There are kangaroos outside my house.
they probably punch you in the face. Like you go out to take out your trash, and like your kangaroos just like punch you in the face. Like you
I
go out
would
and you're
never.
like,
Have you seen their bodies? They're like middleweight fighters. I'm not going near a kangaroo.
I don't blame you.
They have
I
They
don't-
got like little biceps
abs.
and everything.
Yeah, they've got biceps and pecs and stuff like that. It's
I-
half human, half marsupial or something.
Yeah.
I just pictured like Jerry going out, like his wife is like, take out the trash. He's like, fuck. And then he grabs the trash bag and walks out, and he's like, fucking ready to like go to town. He's like, fucking ruse. He's fucking rude. And he goes to the trash can and he gets assaulted, and he's like boxing for his life.
It's
And,
a
like,
daily
he's-
occurrence.
Yeah, and these rudes are just fucking him up. And he's like, all I was trying to do was take out the trash. And like he's fucking like boxing ruse. And they're kicking him in the dick. And then it's horrible. I don't even want to.
Gets through all that and opens up the trash can lid and no one pops out.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Jokes aside, though, if you do live in the country, like it's all, not kangaroos, but it's pretty bad. You have like snakes right next to your house, getting into your house and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's
See this beautiful, newly built like house in the country. It looks really nice, and then you go to sit on the toilet, and you get a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
No,
It's rare. It's rare. I don't want to scare you guys. It's rare. It doesn't.
OA.
This is like bad for tourism now. Like, don't come to Australia.
If you took out the trash and you had like a kangaroo, like fucking, like come at you, like try to punch you, like what would you?
I would literally. I guess if I was cornered, I would have to punch it.
No, I was talking to OA Bella.
Oh, sorry.
She's muted. She's like, fuck this shit.
Fighting kangaroo.
Yeah, but could you imagine like you're just like minding your own business, taking out your trash, and like some fucking overgrown rat with like big hooves and stuff tries to like punch you in the face or in your dick, and you're just trying to empty out the trash.
Forget about punching. No, what they do is they get on their back tails and use their feet to scratch you. So they'd scratch your dick off rather than punch you.
See, either
It's
way,
even worse.
Either way, it's fucked up.
Yeah, you're a eunuch either way, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, and like you're just trying to take out the tray. You're trying to mind your own fucking business. Meanwhile, there's a roo outside waiting, like fucking like dancing around like Mike Tyson, like, come on, I'm ready. And you're just trying to take out the trash, and this motherfucker comes and like kicks you in the dick, punches you in the face, fucking whatever. You're minding your own business. Then you have to survive that stuff, right? It's like if in Jerry, in your realm of the world, like you decide, well, I want to go swimming, but everyone forgets there's like great white fucking sharks that like swim around there looking for people to eat.
Hammerheads too. Don't forget the hammerheads.
Yeah, the hammerheads, but the great whites, the bull sharks, all that shit. And you're like, well, I'm gonna go swimming, and these motherfuckers are out there like, come on, and they're just waiting. Not like here in the States where like they're rare. They're like,
well, they were rare, and that's the problem. Is that because they were, I don't know, that certain sharks were becoming endangered or whatever. So like, we tried to protect them, and then over the last 15 years, they've kind of doubled.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Now all of a sudden we're having like first time in like 20 or so years where we've had like a few like fatalities, not just shark attacks, but
right.
and they're like that to close like a pretty famous beach that I've been to, and like they showed like I guess you call it a school when it's a whole bunch of them, like a school of hammerheads feeding,
Yeah.
and they're aggressive mother, like they're really aggressive, more so than a great white.
Isn't that ridiculous? Or like, okay, well, we have a lot of people being eaten by sharks or bit by sharks, so they're cool. So let's protect them. So don't go in the water right now. Wait a few days, and then we'll see. And then we'll see what happens.
If no one gets eaten, then all
Yeah.
good.
And then we'll see what happens. So this part of the beach is closed for a couple days. Sorry about your arm and your leg, people, but you'll be fine. You'll recover. And then it's like, okay, a couple days later, they open it back up and it's like, go ahead, go surf, go swim. And then meanwhile, there's like great whites and hammerheads and bull sharks and stuff out there. Go like, come on, we've been waiting. And then it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's literally
like
the
they
movie
left in a couple
Jaws.
days.
Yeah.
Well, it's literally like the movie Jaws, like in terms of like the tourism. They didn't want to close the beach because they're like, oh no, we're going to lose money. The town's going to, and it happens with a lot of areas. And they're like, no, it's okay. Like that's the risk you take because like when I go to the beach, like if I can't see what's underneath me, if it goes above my knees or like above my waist, I'm like, no, I'm getting back out. If I can't see what's in the water, forget it.
Yeah.
I see this like there's a famous Aussie surfer. You need to check the video out on YouTube. He gets attacked by two great whites at the same time.
Oh,
they
fuck
both.
that.
He's on a wave. One comes from one side. One comes from, and these are big great whites. Like they're not little ones. And it was almost meant to be. Like they almost hit each other, and he fell off his board and managed to swim away. And then he got attacked again by like these guys are crazy. Like
Fuck that.
After having two jump at you at once, I'd be like, you know what, my surfing career is I've made enough money.
Fuck that. Not a chance in hell.
Because
Nope.
those people, they're living on borrowed time. Like you look at Steve Irwin, I knew like for years this guy, something's gonna happen. This guy's like on borrowed
Yeah, he was
time.
silly.
Oh, he was nuts.
Yeah.
He
No,
was
fuck
nuts.
that.
And the irony of
Don't-
it was, sorry, Jason. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, don't the kids do it now, or one of the kids do it now, or something?
Well, not like he did it. Like they've got like an amusement park. I think it's in Queensland, so it's way like they're privileged kids. Like he grew up in the country, wrestling crocodiles with his dad when he was a kid. Like because his wife's actually American. His kids are like half Aussie, half American, and they make a killing. Like they've got this really big national park where like they feed all the crocodiles and snakes and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not into
So,
all the snakes and stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, out of the top 10 most poisonous, we have 7 in Australia out of the top 10.
Yeah, they before some of our drivers went over there, they gave them the production gave them a big list of things to watch for and do and not do, and it was crazy.
Yeah, when you go bushwalking in Australia, you need to keep an eye out. But it really is in the bush though. Like I'm in Sydney, like I wouldn't be able to see a snake unless I literally went to the zoo, or if I drove like 6 hours or so out of Sydney.
All I know is I'm not going to swim in Australia at any point in time in my life.
I think I mentioned it to you where when I was about 12, I went into like this little river with a friend. We went snorkeling and it was really murky.
Yeah.
And I remember like crawling off the rocks because I didn't feel comfortable. I couldn't see anything. Plus seaweed kept rubbing against my legs, and I'm like shit. I'm paranoid. As I'm getting out, I cut my fingers on. You know how you've kind of got they look like oysters or something, like this on the sides. Anyway,
barnacles.
so, yeah, and then we get out and we're walking. and there's a sign there that's like no swimming, with a little picture of a crocodile on it. Like, I was just like, are you serious? We were like in crocodile. I don't know if you say infested, but there's a possibility.
So where you're talking about, there was crocs, but there's also like tiger sharks and things in the little
Oh no, this
rivers,
was
the
this.
streams.
No, this was a different area. No, this was like south of Sydney. So crocodiles
Yeah.
are going to be more likely in like, lake sort of areas, rivers, whereas sharks is going to be like at the beach. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Or coastal.
Okay.
So yeah. But crocodiles are way scarier because they're pretty clever. Like there are numerous stories of like they're crazy people in little boats. The crocodile's twice the size of the boat. He knows there's food on that little boat, so all he has to do is knock that boat over. You know,
Got it.
so and they can, walk on land. So yeah, to me that's scarier.
So, Belarus, she's muted. OA.
Yeah, she's been muted for a while.
OA. Well, she came back and then she got muted again. I want to hear Jason's life story now, since he's on here.
You're putting him on the spot now.
I am. But he said he would come on, and he did. He lived up to it. So I just want to hear his story.
Well, what do you want to know?
No, it's not just me. It's like everybody that you talk to. Dude, you've been on here for a long time, and people want to know who you are. So now's your chance.
Yeah, what do you enjoy doing? A bit of your background. If you're willing to share, we don't want to dox you or anything. So.
Yeah, don't dox yourself.
No, I mean, I use my real name. I mean, it's no secret who I am. I mean, the picture I use that's me. That's me today,
Mm-hmm.
I live in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm out of South Bend, Indiana originally, where I was born and raised. Spent 40 years there. Been to prison. That's me. I like to ride my bike, do a lot of drag racing and stuff.
What's your bike?
I got a custom built Titan. Harley sold them for a while. But the guy ended up getting murdered, and the business closed down.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Titan out of Phoenix, Arizona. That built them.
All right.
Enjoy riding, and that's pretty much what I do nowadays. Because I spent a lot of time in trouble growing up.
I should ask you. You could probably tell me. So I've got an '89 Harley Sportster, right? But the choke on the bike is fucked up. Like it won't, like there's something it won't catch. So I can't just like pull it out and it'll stay until like to work the choke. It just so it's zip tied right now just to hold it in place, and I have to manually hold it out to get the shit going, and I hate it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do the repairs, but I know I have to. But the choke, I actually have to. I'll either manually hold it in, or I'll fucking shove, I don't know, a glove or a rock or something between the choke to keep the bike going. It's an old bike, as you know, '89.
Yeah.
And
until it warms up, and then you go, right?
Yeah, exactly. But until that point happens, then I gotta fuck with the choke, which for some reason is broken and won't.
Yeah, probably just that spring. Probably just a spring that's in there. Probably wore out, stretched out from over time.
It might be, but I pull it and it just slides right back in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I hate
Yeah.
that.
Well, I hate to be a party pooper, guys, but I'm gonna have to run off. I want to get some snacks.
Well, happy
before it's,
birthday,
too
Jerry,
late.
and thank you for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank you again. Thank you. It was nice meeting you, Jason. And
Hey, nice meeting you too, buddy.
thanks, man. And Bella, I don't think she's there. And
Oh,
Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I was gonna say, thank you for having me on as usual.
Oh, no worries.
I might go live tomorrow. If you guys want to jump on, you're more than welcome. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good evening, morning, in between. Take care.
You have a good one too.
See ya.
Good to see you.
Take care.
OA, are you there? OA? Bella Rose. Hello. Bella Rose.
She must fell asleep or something.
She
Her phone, or maybe her phone connection again.
Yeah, she gets. She's busy. But I'm actually. It's almost 2:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, so I'm gonna get off of here. But I appreciate you coming on, Jason. Thank God.
Yeah, man, I'll come on. I'll come on anytime. Now that I know how to do it, anytime you want me to come on, I'll be more glad to come on and I'll shoot shit with you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and I'm glad you came on tonight for sure. Bella Rose. Oh, Jason kicked himself. Okay. Bella Rose. Okay, well, she's not gonna. But thank you to everybody in chat. Tony Bots, Steve Herod, everyone in chat. Thank you for coming on and watching. I'm just glad I can actually speak now. I was sick for 2 weeks. Anyway, back on. Thank you to OA. Thank you, Amber Alert, for coming on to chat as well. And everybody have a great one. I'm going to end it because I'm still trying to get used to being able to speak again after a couple weeks. So thank you, Jason, and thank you for coming on. Thank you all. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.